experienced it a bit. But I want to pull the lights down, y'all. Pull these lights down. Yeah, these two, David, over here. I want to show you guys, I can't show you everything, but I want to give you some highlights of what transpired. Our work in India is growing so very much. Look, somebody tell them, you are touching lives around the world. Come on, man, I'm telling you, when you sow, you are touching lives. And let me tell you something, believers. I'm telling you, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, one of the reasons the hand of God's blessing has continued on this ministry is because we constantly do things for people who can do nothing for us in return. I'm telling you, you bless the poor and you are lending to the Lord. So anyway, pull the slides up, please. Oh, Jesus. This week, I am ordering new projectors. I hope to have, for the end of the week, I hope to have new projectors up here because this madness here has to go. So the first thing, and I'm really excited about this, you guys know that India is a place with billions and billions of people. To put that into perspective, you guys know there are only like 300 million of us here in the United States. Where in India, there are billions of people. We're dealing with most of the world's population crammed into a very small region of the world. And of course, one of the prevalent religions in India is Hinduism. There are about 300 million, I'm sure it's a million, but there's about 300 million gods. And so we were privileged as a result of what's happening in our churches there. We had 30 Hindus who converted to Christ. And we baptized them while we were there. Go to one of, yeah, that's me and Dave baptizing a former Hindu girl. So she's giving her life to Christ. You know, unlike before, I don't know if I told you guys this, but when we baptized, this was actually at a church baptismal, which is outside. But when we baptized before, we had to baptize out in the canal. And we had to get the people to sign waivers saying that we didn't force their conversion because me and the team could have been arrested if we didn't have waivers signed. So this was at a church, outside baptismal, former Hindu girl, and she's giving her life to Christ and being baptized. So that's me and Dave in the water there. Go ahead. And that's another one. Now you can see this is a villager. This is like as village people as you can get. I really wish I had a better picture of this lady, but she had the whole, you know, the earrings and all the things that the village people wear. I mean, it was amazing that these people who are way back in some of the most remote areas are coming to Christ through our ministry there. Go ahead. Oh, let me mention this also. I thought this was pretty funny. We baptized, as I said, during this one baptism, about 30 people. But you know, you got one in every group. Got the picture? Okay, we had to bring that one up. We had this one woman who didn't get that baptism meant you go under the water. So we tried to baptize her, she holding on to the wall. So, you know, I mean, I'm thinking that maybe we lost something in the translation here because we trying to baptize her and she's like holding on to the wall. So I looked at Dave and I said, Dave, she's going down. And you don't come this far until you going, wah! So she has made the good confession before we do this. We also were able, by God's grace, to perform the grand opening and dedication of several new churches. Come on. That's one of them. Now, you got to realize when we went to these villages, these churches were assembling under what's called thatch buildings, meaning sticks and leaves. And they were assembling, sitting on the floor, under sticks, grass roofs, and sometimes mud walls, if there were any walls at all. So the buildings are the best structures in those communities. We have built this church. Look at your neighbor and tell them you did it by God's grace. We have built 11 churches from the ground up. And this is one of them. This is one of them right here. The one prior image was one of them as well. Go ahead. The team also ministered, of course, the villagers. And these guys did an awesome job. They did a wonderful job. Everybody ministered and preached and laid hands and so on and so forth. They did an awesome job. This is a picture of the ladies before they went out and ministered here. And I think that's a net ministering at one of the churches. And come on. We also, this was a highlight of our trip. Yes, Lord. The apostle that we ordained here, Apostle Vijiyawada, who oversees the work, his son got engaged while we were there. You guys got to understand that marriages are arranged. So like the fathers decided that they were marrying each other. And so we took part in this marriage, turned to them. So this is him and his dad did all right, huh? That did pretty good. So this is a picture of us. We went to the wedding there. That's Rajesh. Back up one slide, please. Back up one. That's Rajesh Babu. He's the son of the apostle that we ordained there to oversee the work. He also is the person who administers make sure that the orphanage runs properly and whatnot. So he is very instrumental. He is a full-time employee of our ministry. Let me mention this also. You guys, through your support, we have 6 full-time employees in India who work exclusively for our ministry.